Hi everybody, my name's Alice and welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Libra. Happy birthday, Libra! I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Libra sign. And I have to say, I actually have a special going on my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. 15% off. And I'll tell you, if you want a birthday reading, now's the time to book. It's good until October 14th. That's something you're interested in. Of course, you don't have to be a Libra to book. I'm just saying, because it's Libra season, this might be a great time to take advantage of that. Okay, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated and asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Libra. And I always ask for your best and highest good to come in. Let me turn my fan on. You might hear a little bit of the background noise just because I can't, you guys know I can't handle the heat. This is a bit much. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Libra today? We have the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. Wow, Libra. Three of Pentacles. Two of Wands for your opportunity. We've got the Four of Wands for your challenge. We've got the High Priestess. Wow, look at these cards for you. You're definitely going through something right now. Okay, so let's take a look around the room. We have one major arcana, and that's going to be the High Priestess, and she's in your challenge position. Okay, so then when you look around the room, we've got major and that one major arcana, and the rest is minor arcana. So that one major arcana is that big sweeping energy that takes place over months and years. And the minor arcana are going to be supporting that with your day-to-day activities and routines. So let's look around the room and see what suits we have. We have Wands, Swords, Pentacles, and Cups. So everybody's here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start with your overall energy, and I'll get clarifiers as we go. We have the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands. This is your recent past, your present, and your near future is the Eight of Cups. So this really tells me that you're going through a lot right now. In your recent past, this is talking about your magic can't be touched. You're self-actualizing. You're tapped into your energy, to your passion, to your fire. You're really creating something very magical for yourself. In this case, she's got this protective circle around her because she stepped into her power. This is you in your recent past. You are really self-actualizing. You're creating the life that it is that you want. You're going after the passions you desire. It's a beautiful energy, and that's in regards to people, places, things, ideas, going after a dream. You're self-actualizing, and I just want to show you, it's your energy. That's what this is. It's your energy. You know, you don't need sage, you don't need a crystal. That stuff is lovely. I have it too. But the thing is, you don't need that. It's all your energy. It's your intention, right? And the work you put into it. And that's what's in your recent past. In your present energy, we have the Five of Wands. This is a card of strife and drama. So in your present energy, you might have a little bit of upheaval going on right now. This is something that you're just going to have to work through, because this is just telling me that there could also be some competition going on right now. Competition can be healthy and unhealthy. When it's healthy, it's like being an athlete or anywhere, right? When if it's in academia, when if it's on a debate team and you spar back and forth and you guys sharpen your skill set and your intellect, it makes you quicker, right? That's what you want to do. That's that healthy competition. Then we have the other kind, the unhealthy or negative competition. And that might be where somebody is doing it out of jealousy or spite or some other lower vibrational type energy or frequency that comes in. But this is your present energy. So that just tells me you've got a lot of upheaval going on in your present. When we get into your near future, we have the Eight of Cups. Now you see in this deck, it's slightly different. This is the loss of something that they love. And they're caught up in their own drama. They are not even aware of the other person on this card, the other women. They're in their own little bubble. So this is that card that talks about being depressed because you've lost something near and dear to your heart. Green, that green swirling mist. So as we go into your near future, there might be something that you're experiencing as a type of release, and maybe you didn't want to release it. This can also be the death of a loved one or of a pet, but it could also be where You know, like when we always say, release what no longer serves you. And when it's a tower moment, sometimes it's something we're holding on to and we don't want to let go of, even though it's not good for us or not healthy, or we don't see that that needs to be released so something better can come in. It's that kind of energy where it's the loss of something, but that something is also not meant for you as part of the energy that's coming off this card. It's just something that you're going through in the near future. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. It's a nice shift. I feel it's a good shift, okay? It's just, you know, sometimes it doesn't feel good when we're having to go through that, but it's a positive shift is what's coming in for you. Oh my God, I'm splitting the deck and look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm just saying, Libra. All right, so let's take a look. Let me move this over here. I just need a little space. All right, let's get the clarifiers. King of Swords, Eight of Wands, the Star card, Three of Cups, Three of Swords, that's a big loss, and the Emperor. So I feel like maybe it's a death of a loved one or a relationship, something that, you know, really broke your heart. But we'll get to that in just a second. When we look at your recent past, this Nine of Wands, it's being clarified by the King of Swords and the Eight of Wands. This is you getting a lot of truth. This is a nice energy because here you are self-actualizing and you're doing it with clarity. You know what it is that you want and you're making it happen because that's the energy where you're tapped in, but you have a lot of clarity right now. This is you standing in your truth and having a lot of epiphanies about what it is that you want. And what I like is that he's very strategic. So you're seeing several moves ahead. It's not just that I want this and I'm going to make it happen. You're saying I want this and I see that as my future and I'm going in that direction. You're planning and preparing for the future. But you're looking at all the truth with a lot of clarity. I think you've had a lot of epiphanies coming in recently, and that's allowed you to make these more decisive decisions and to take action. And it's more transformational energy that's coming in for you. And then we have this Eight of Wands. These are gifts, blessings, and omens coming in. This is fast-moving energy. It's one of the fastest cards in the tarot. And this is just saying, I think that you have, again, more energy coming in, more resources in a sense. Now, these are wands, but it's an energetic resource because they bring gifts, blessings, and omens. So while you're standing here with this, while you're standing here with all of this clarity, when these things come in, you know if it's something you want or you don't want. You know, because you're able to grab them. Let's say you wanted 2 of these javelins. Well, you can grab it when you're self-actualizing. I want these 2, but not these 2. A lot of can come in because you have your clarity right now. And this is allowing you to even self-actualize even more because you see the gifts and blessings and omens and you're able to utilize them. It's not like you just see them and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, great. And no, you're able to really tap into that. Then we have your present energy, which is this Five of Wands. And it's being clarified by the Star card and the Three of Cups. So while you've got this drama, strife, and this type of competition going on, you have your North Star. And this is a theme. You have clarity and you have your North Star. You know, things might be falling down around you, but you're okay. You're able to see what it is that you need to do and have this guiding light there. And you're able to have this kind of feeling like this card represents hope, faith, healing, and renewal. So it's one of those energies where, you know, you have your light, you have your hope, and you are able to renew yourself. So I think when you've self-actualized in the past, you're able to renew yourself. And that could just be that you're releasing all the drama in your life. People, places, things, and ideas that are creating drama. Because this is a card that's about healing. It's peace. So I just kind of feel that, you know, again, you're getting a bird's eye view on something. And I think you're seeing what needs to go. So when we get to your near future, it ties into this. Even if it's something that you love or someone that you love, you're able to release it because it's not working out for you. And you know, for some people, this is just an example. If it's a friend or a family member that's really toxic, You know, the kind of person that I'm talking about, the kind that's really toxic. Every time they show up, it's a disaster. They're full of drama, or they create drama. You know, they like the dark cloud follows them wherever they go. It's that kind of energy. And I think that you finally come to terms with it. And maybe that's part of what you're releasing, and you love them because they're a friend or family member. But every time they show up, it's a disaster. It's chaos. There's always something that goes on, and you're kind of over it. And that's kind of what I feel like you're at peace with it right here. I think you're celebrating the highs, the positives, and the goods that are coming in for you, and you're moving away from that drama. So this is really telling me that you're finding people that are similar in the vibrational level. Friends, family, strangers, it doesn't matter. This is you celebrating in the company of other people. You're not alone. And it's a high vibing energy. This just tells me that also, I think that it's a recognition. It's an emotional recognition that you are worthy and deserving of love, that you're able to choose you over letting this person come in. And, you know, if it's a person, whatever, you know, it's a general reading, come in and maybe create chaos and disaster in your life. You're choosing you, and you're not letting it happen anymore. It's kind of like a tough love scenario. You're making it so that they have their drama. Great. Then they need to go away, get their shit together, and then they can come back as an adult, right? It's that kind of energy. I feel like there's just something that's coming through in the cards that you're kind of over it because it's affecting you. Okay, then we get into your near future, and this is why I'm saying it, because it's tied into this energy right here. You know, you've lost something near and dear to your heart. Again, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, right? And we have this card of loss. And the Emperor, again, you've lost something near and dear to your heart, and this is the card of loss, but it's also the card of healing. So you're able to pull out each sword that represents that loss and that pain. And it's also a memory, because it's an intellectual movement, because it's swords, thoughts, words, and ideas. Cups are your emotions, love. So this is cups and emotions. Now you're healing the mind. So you're not letting it have control over you because you've come to terms with it, right? We have this Three of Cups. You've chosen love and high vibration over the lower vibrational type person or energy. So this is you now healing that aspect of self. You've taken charge of your life with this Aries energy, the Emperor. The Emperor is all four kings put together. Those kings have that outward focus into the realm. You've decided that your place in the world is worthy of not allowing the drama and chaos in. You've chosen you. You're willing to fight at a moment's notice for something that you believe in. That's why he's got his armor on under his cloak or his robe. So this is just something that's really coming in. Again, you had a major epiphany come in, and you have a lot of clarity, and you're seeing it for what it is, and you're taking charge of it. And this is you moving forward into your near future. There's just this nice big shift coming in. That is your current energy, Libra. That's huge. All right, now let's go ahead and look at your guidance and advice from Spirit. We have 3 cards, and I'll get clarifiers. 8 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. So the guidance and advice from Spirit is, so this card is a self-imposed restriction. My thoughts are coming in so fast. I need to slow down so I can articulate it. Okay, so this is the card of self-imposed restriction. This is talking about you might not be able to see a way out. That's why she's holding her hands over her eyes, or traditionally she's blindfolded. She's trapped. She can't see a way. Use your intuition. This is you also taking that time out. Maybe you're over processing the thoughts in your head. Maybe you're thinking about what it is that you're doing, and maybe you're wondering at times, you know, did I do the right thing? This is you just having that moment. This is when you need to just step back, take a deep breath, and relax. Because that, to me, is a very stressful energy. She's thrashing around, and you don't need to thrash. And again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's the energy of the card. We have the 3 of Pentacles. This is that type of energy of teamwork makes the dream work. It is a gorgeous energy. This is allowing everybody to participate and have a really good time. This is quality people, quality work, strong foundations, which is why sometimes this can be the card of marriage, so a strong committed relationship, because people want to have that teamwork. They want to build that up, right? So Spirit is also saying quality, quality, quality. And the card above it is drama, 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 that card of strife. So it's, again, moving away from those people that create chaos in your life. Again, we've seen them. They are almost followed by a cloud, and they also don't do the inner work. That's another thing. They don't do it, and they don't want to. And they usually want other people to bail them out. That's part of that, which is why if you have a big heart and you want to help, that person sees it and takes advantage of it, and I think you're done. So we've got this Three of Pentacles. Then we have this Two of Wands. This is clarify your intention. What is it that you want to do right now, and what is it that you want in your life? Because this card is really telling me that you have a lot of beautiful things coming in, but you just have to get it clear on what exactly it is that you want to do. Because once you understand what you want, then you can start working towards it. So that's what Spirit is saying. I feel like there's something about you figuring out what it is that you want right now. All right, I have to pause this. My alarm's going off. Sorry about that. I had a timer. I film on my phone and an alarm went off, and it will not stop unless I have to actually turn it off. All right, so let's go ahead and get the clarifiers for the guidance and advice from Spirit. All right, here we go. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords, a lot of clarity coming in for you. We have Angel Temperance and the Death card. All right, so with this self-imposed restriction, really just, over-processing that, really stressing yourself out, it's being clarified by the opposite. This is happy, joyful family and the Page of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying when you are stressed out like that, did you do the right thing, or you just don't see a way out? It's remembering, keeping your eye on the prize. Everybody wants the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, this is you having that emotional fulfillment. This is following your joy, whatever that is for you as an individual. And it's seeing opportunities that are coming in, opportunities for joy, opportunities to maybe really enhance and be present in your current family now, your version of family. That could just be you and a pet. That could be you and an extended family. Whatever your version of family is, this is an opportunity for you to really enhance that. Once you cut that negativity out, it really is opening up a lot of doors for you. Then we have this Three of Pentacles, and it's being clarified by sword energy, thoughts, words, and ideas. The Knight of Swords, which is the fastest moving knight, and the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning, like all aces are. This is a new beginning in clarity, truth. You can take this sword and you can also cut cords. And I really feel like that's something that's coming in for you because you're trying to find quality people. That's really clear. You have clarity on that. You want quality. Not quantity, you want quality people, quality work, quality, quality, quality. And you are rushing in to get it. You are not wasting time. Remember, life is short. This is not a dress rehearsal. You only have one life, and this is you making the most of it. And that's what you're doing right now. You're making a big shift and a big move. And it's interesting because it's a Libra season. I feel like the blinders have come off for some of you, and you're now seeing something for what it actually is. Then we get into the Two of Wands, clarifying your intention. And it's being clarified by Angel Temperance and the Death card, two major arcanas. So it's interesting. While you're trying to get clarity, it's about you being in harmony and releasing what no longer serves you. This is you making a conscious effort to release what is not working out for you. And again, that's people, places, things, ideas, old versions of you. Like who you were 6 months ago is not who you are today, especially if you're working on raising your vibration, because as you go up, maybe some of the people around you are not going up, and they just kind of fall away because they're doing something different, or they even just go in a different direction. This is you releasing what no longer serves you. And it's a good thing. That is change and transformation. It's a gorgeous Scorpio energy. And we have angel temperance. This is you alchemizing these negatives into a positive. That's huge. That's telling me that you're seeing something and calling it out for what it is, and you're making a shift, and that's bringing you into balance and harmony. If you have a family, it's bringing it into balance and harmony and allowing you to have this beautiful sense of joy in your life. It's huge. Whatever this negativity is, this dark cloud, it's being released. And it's really allowing you to tap into, I feel, a spiritual, not just an awakening, but it's more like a spiritual opening. Because that negativity causes you to almost put up a shield, when it's gone, it really allows you to be open and to enjoy the beauty of this life on a light level. You're not being pulled down by that other person or situation. All right, that's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Four of Wands. You have an opportunity to basically celebrate. Walk through that portal and have a fantastic life. There's something about celebrating for you, Libra. These cards are just coming in. This is about you celebrating milestones. So graduations, anniversaries, marriages, having a child, you know, having an epiphany and realizing some changes that need to be made that are huge. That's this kind of celebratory card, and it's celebrating with other people. This is traditionally the 11-11 card because the wands are on each side and you walk through to go and celebrate on the other side. That's what's coming. These fairies are on their way to a party. They're going to have a good time. That's your opportunity, and we'll get clarifiers in a minute. Your challenge is the High Priestess. So is your challenge impossible? No, your challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. So, High Priestess. Why can't you access this energy? This is you standing between the light and the dark, being in this beautiful position of neutrality, being open and being able to receive a lot of divine downloads, a lot of information coming in from the universe. This is a lot of unspoken, nonverbal type language, really getting those spiritual downloads from your guardian angels. This is going to be from your ancestors, spirit guides. I just feel like, to me, I just feel like it's also you really getting in touch with your intuition. So for me, I feel like maybe even some of you are stepping forward and trusting your intuition a little bit more. Maybe some of you have decided to become psychics and you're using some divination tools. So that's in the challenge position though. So let's find out why. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, you've got 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles in this reading. And the Five of Wands, the drama card, is here again. All right, so somebody's following you around with drama. Okay, then we have the Eight of Pentacles for the High Priestess and another ace, the Ace of Wands. Okay, we're looking at your opportunity for you to go out and celebrate milestones. It's also the card of freedom. It's being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So I just want to show you something. Same card, different deck. This is your present energy. This is a clarifier on your opportunity. That is telling me you have an opportunity to have a really good high vibing time when you keep your eye on the prize and know what's important. Friends, family, pets under the table. This is that tree of life. And you're releasing this drama and strife. I think that it might be, you know, it's a friend. I feel like it's a friend or a family member. And it just, because of this card now, I just feel like it's something that is really creating like a blockage. They're an impediment to you having your eye on the prize, like what it is that you want in this life, because they're constantly asking for help or pulling at you. Maybe it's finances they want, your time and energy. You know, maybe again, when those people have that dark cloud over them, and this is just an example, you know, let's say everything is going well for you and then they show up, your luck disappears because their dark cloud shows up. They carry it with them. One time I was walking my dog, and this was years ago, And I had a neighbor who she's a lovely person, but she has a dark cloud over her. And so you can't spend too much time with her because it starts to rub off, but she's a super nice person. And so I was walking my dogs, and I was talking with like maybe 5 or 6 other neighbors, excuse me. And all of a sudden she came walking up, and she was like, "Hi guys." And you could hear a pin drop, like death. It just stopped. And everyone's like, "Okay, bye." And everybody went in a different direction. And I'm just standing there, and she lived a couple doors down from me. So then I had to walk with her, and you just feel, she just sucks the life out of, and we're outside, so not in a room, but she just sucks the life out of it. Some people just have that energy. And that's what I feel some of you are surrounded by. There's somebody in your energetic field that has that they create drama and strife. It could be mayhem, right? They could be a troublemaker, right? Anyways, that's just an example. That is your opportunity. Then we get into your challenge, which is the High Priestess. So, is the challenge impossible? No, I just want to always stress that, because it just means you have to work a little harder at it. And here it is. This is literally you working hard at it. This is the card of work, of self-mastery, of self-discipline, paying attention to the details, along with the Ace, another gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. So we've got this Ace of Swords, and now we have the Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands is literally out with the old, in with the new, and it's a passionate new beginning. So for you to tap into this High Priestess energy, it's you paying attention to the details and getting rid of whatever is not resonating with you in your life. And that's a theme, because we also have the Death card. You release what no longer serves you. You are making the conscious effort. You know what is not working and what needs to go. It's not the Tower moment where the universe is coming in to help you out. This is you doing it yourself. It's taking that type of responsibility. But this is out with the old, in with the new, passionate spark of inspiration and hope. You're doing all the work. That's huge, because I think you want this High Priestess energy. You want to be open and receptive. You're enjoying that. And again, if your psychic abilities are coming online, you're enjoying tapping into that. It's exciting. It's fun, right? So that is your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And just a reminder, if you want, I have that birthday special going on. It's 15% off. Definitely check it out. It's on my website. Go to birthday sale. It's next to book a session, and use that link. That's the one that's going to give you the discount. Also, I do a daily tarot now on the channel. If you haven't seen it, definitely check that out. What else to tell you? I go live twice a week. I'm not going to make a lot of announcements anymore, but all that information is going to be in the description below. Just wanted to say that. I do have a contest going on, though, and I do want to say this, is that if you want to go ahead and like my backup channel, which is called Ancient Oak Psychic Arts Daily, link is in the description. I have a contest going on. You will win a free reading with me. That's a 1-hour session. I'm going to do a lottery on that on November 1st, and someone's going to win a free reading. So if you're interested, definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free. It's easy. You can sign up for the newsletter on my site, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Again, all that information is in the description below. You'll be the first to know about upcoming classes and sales. A lot of people are taking advantage of that, which is why I extended my birthday sale. So now it's going to go till October 14th. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.